Coming to you live from our studios here at MS24. Welcome to MS Breaks. My name is Kwabena Amir. Coming up, Jubilee fuels oil production reaches 300 million barrels. Also coming up, Deputy Minister for Communications, Alexander Aban, assures investors of a safe business environment despite an increase in cybercrime cases in the country. Now to the details. Foreign and local investors in Ghana have been assured of a safe business environment despite an increase in cybercrime cases in the country. Now, currently, a total of 11,545 reports have been made through the Cybercrime Incident and Reporting Contact between January and August 2020. Deputy Minister for Communication, Alexander Aban, stressed that government has put in place measures to ensure that businesses thrive despite the existing threats.
Part of us. But the more we use it, the more criminals also take advantage of the use of the internet to defraud people. It cuts across individuals, businesses. So there's a need for constant awareness creation, and that's why this Cybersecurity Awareness Month has been instituted, so that year in, year out, we'll keep hammering on the dangers of trusting so much on people that you do not know on the internet. We are also prone to all the attacks and all the deficiencies, if I should put it that way, that the internet has all over the world. And all efforts are being made to make sure that we have a safer digital ecosystem in Ghana. So businesses should not shy away from coming to Ghana. I believe our internet space is quite safe, and so they should take advantage of the opportunities in Ghana.
Let's stay a bit longer on this particular story because head of business operations at the E-Crime Bureau, Philip Deborah-Dankwa, has bemoaned the high rate of mobile money fraud cases in the country. Now, according to a recent survey by the E-Crime Bureau, 6 out of 10 Ghanaians have been victims of mobile money fraud. Now, speaking on the sidelines of the launch of the National Cybersecurity Awareness Month, Philip Deborah-Dankwa called for a concerted effort to tackle the menace in the wake of increasing use of digital platforms by businesses.
The Crime Bureau has been championing this fight against mobile money fraud. We started this campaign about 4 years ago, 2016, with a lot of workshops with security agencies, with the media, and also with the telecommunication networks, predominantly MTN. And a lot of issues have come up. And as we speak now, the rate of fraud, has heightened. And obviously, we're looking at a little assessment we've done. If you pick about 10 Ghanaians, about 6 or 7 of them have had an experience when it comes to mobile money fraud. And we think that we need to move a bit further in terms of understanding really what the risks are from the individual perspective. Because now, because of financial inclusion, a lot of people are moving on to mobile money. People have bank accounts, but I can tell you that they do more of transactions with their mobile money accounts than their bank accounts. SMEs are now thriving on mobile money, and that is what is really making the economy grow. And so we have to look at what the experiences have been in terms of individuals, the nature of the fraud, how the fraudsters are able to have access to their data, so that we can be very real in terms of
Away from that, Chief Executive Officer of the National Pensions Regulatory Authority, Hayford Atakrofi, says national dialogue is critical if major changes in the pension sector is expected to happen. Now, according to Hayford Atakrofi, decisions such as the increment of pension contributions and retirement age cannot be done by the administrator of the pension trust. Now, he therefore called for stakeholder engagement in mitigating the issue of indebtedness, which has bedeviled the pension sector.
0.5% is a lot. But the National Pensions Act has been operating for 10 years. In 2014, there was a slight amendment reducing those who were within the catchment age from 55 to 50. That was the only thing that the new amendment brought in. But 10 years on, I believe the time has come. And, I've been making these submissions along the line when I get the opportunity, either I meet government or I meet the press or, in our stakeholder engagement, that let's look at the law again. Because the law is a dynamic, document, and pensions very emotive. It gets to a point where adequacy of pension becomes an issue. Today, what you are receiving may be enough. Tomorrow, it may not be. So it's a dynamic thing that all of us need to engage in. So I believe that we need to have a conversation as to whether the National Pensions Act needs to be amended. And if it needs to be amended, what are the areas that we need to...
Now let's do some more stories. Talo Ghana Limited, operator of Jubilee, Trinidad, Enyira, and Ntome fields, has announced a significant milestone of 300 million barrels of oil production from the Jubilee fields, according to a statement from Talo. With the support of the government of Ghana, the Jubilee field went from discovery to first oil in just 40 months. I beg your pardon. Now, the statement says Talo and its partners have invested 10.8 billion from 2007 to 2019 in the Jubilee field and continue to invest in Ghana's hydrocarbon resources. Now, in the first half of 2020, Jubilee production averaged 84,700 barrels of oil per day, and the 10 production also averaged 50,900 barrels of oil per day, with facility uptime on both FPSOs in excess of 95%. Chief Executive Officer of Talo Oil PLC, Rahul D, says reaching 300 million barrels of oil produced from the Jubilee field is a significant movement for Ghana and Talo Oil. Well, that's it for today's edition of MS Breaks. My name is Kwabena Amir. Keep watching MS24.